Today, the receiver that we're looking at for the money, probably number one. If you want to argue number one, number two, the argument is there. Justin Jefferson. And when you look at what he does, this dude, he gets vertically, and when he gets vertically good.
We're going to lock him down this year.
Okay. With who?
We're going to lock him down.
Sure. All right, so let's get to the film. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. I am the professor. I'm the Ball Noah Professor. That's my new name. The Ball Noah Professor. We're going to break this thing down.
BKP.
Justin Jefferson. All right. Remember, damn it.
Do the queen.
Here we have our formation. I keep telling you guys, when we break the huddle, we get to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback, the first thing he's looking at, where is that safety? I'm trying to get some telltale signs from the safety as we break the play. At the bottom, you see right there, starred up, is Justin Jefferson. They break the huddle. Sam Darnold looks. Oh, there's a safety in the middle of the field. Here's Justin Jefferson. Let's see what we got. Now, most of the teams in the National Football League, I wish the Cowboys do this more often. Maybe this might happen with Brian Schottenheimer. They do this little thing. It's not a hard thing to do. It's a relatively easy thing to do, but it helps you tell what is happening with the defense. Now, when you look at their sets, another team that's condensed splits. They're all tighter than they usually are. Sometimes you see guys at the numbers, outside the numbers, more of those condensed splits that you see right there from the Minnesota Vikings. But we're going to see Justin Jefferson here going in motion. He's going from condensed split and he's going in motion. What does that do for the defense? They're going to have to adjust to it. They're going to have to make some moves, and it's going to be a telltale sign to Sam Darnold and that offense when they go in. Because this is what he's looking at. Sam Darnold saying, all right, cool. Justin Jefferson, he's at the center, and number 24 at the bottom isn't trailing him, isn't following him. Ding, 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 ding. I see now this will be a zone coverage. This is no longer a man option because he did not travel over. Now, some of you reached out to me yesterday, and I went and found this one today. And asked me about, well, yesterday you said it was a three sky. Well, explain to what kind of three sky looks like in the coverage. Well, it is a cover three look, but what you have with the cover three look is that strong safety. He will come down and play the flat. So you see here, the cornerback at the top, he has the third. He has where he's standing to infinity back. The safety, he has from where he's standing to infinity back down the middle of the field. That's going to be important because this safety, he gets a little bit confused, and this is why this play becomes a touchdown.
So three sky, three cloud, because sky starts with an S, cloud starts with a C, is just telling you who the guy is that's playing down.
The safety will be down. The cornerback will be down.
And if it were three cloud, both safeties are bailing and one corner and a corner.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Bang.
Boom. That's a good way to put it right there. That's how you help the people out.
Let's go.
Right there. And then you see the other DB at the bottom. He will have that third of the field from where he's standing to infinity. Now, you get up top, Justin Jefferson, he's in his spot right now. They're in a condensed bunch form. What this does for the defense is, again, you see it. Now, first of all, you don't want to press Justin Jefferson to start with.
You go.
You don't want that problem in your life. But to have a condensed formation and be in a bunch, it makes the defense play off a little bit, and you have your receivers with free access, free release. And that's the one thing that you kind of don't want when you're dealing with speed. You much rather be up and press, trying to disrupt the timing, but you're in this zone, you're saying, all right, we're already back, so we can kind of play the speed a little bit better because we're in cover three, we're off the ball, we can see it coming, our eyes are inside, butts are to the sidelines. But what you see here is that you see speed at its finest. Right now, you're going to have the first receiver on the inside. He's going to run across the field. Why is he running across the field with so much speed? Because he wants to get the attention of that safety. This is the guy that Sam Darnold and this offense is working off of. They're not working off the corners. They're not worried about any of that. How can we get the guy that is starred? How can we put him in a serious OS bond, right? He wants to have that moment where he's saying, oh, bleep, because these vertical routes are coming at him with speed. Remember that I told you where everyone's supposed to be on the defense?
Better get your ass back there, A.J. Terrell.
Yeah,
you better
buddy.
go help, buddy.
That's where he's supposed to be. As this thing continues to play out, you see it. Now, here's where it's very important because I always talk to you guys about pace, about timing, about when and where things are getting broken off at. When you look at where they're relatively at right now, they're kind of on the same plane. right? So you got 3 receivers running 3 vertical routes with speed and aggression that are basically all on the same route. That safety is right now in his OS moment.
Quarterback might be too.
Yeah, we'll get to that next slide. The next slide, we'll get to that one.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in this OS moment because he's saying, well, I'm supposed to choose which one of these guys I'm going to stick with. But that vertical route is coming right in my face. I see Justin Jefferson is coming right down the middle of the 2, and I have the other guy going on the outside. See, when you're in different levels, the defense can pass things off. The defense can do different things and kind of to keep themselves in a good position defensively. But when you're like this and you got 3 guys hauling tail, and now they're up on that safety and up on those cornerbacks, you put them in a very, very difficult position. But being on the same plane at just about the same depth has put this safety in a really bad situation.
Looked like Justin Jefferson was the slowest one of the 3.
Well, he started off the ball, and they had a
wiggled
switch.
in straight
And they had a
up.
switch formation.
I'm just asking. Is that Jordan Addison right here?
Yeah, Jordan Addison.
He's the fastest
He's
one.
probably the fastest
He's
one.
out front. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, and to your point, Jeff, that safety is in the OS bond, but you look back here, and Sam Darnold, he is in the OS bond because for whatever reason, the right side of the offensive line decided, hell, we won't block anybody. Even though we need time for this route to develop.
Get out of there, Dak.
We're not
Sorry
gonna-
about Steele.
We're-
Get out of there, buddy.
Exactly.
We're not going to block about anybody. But this is a really good play by Sam Darnold because, well, you hear about quarterback, keep 2 hands on the ball, and he works the pocket. He scrambles out left. He gets back up in the pocket, but he keeps his eyes down the field. Now, I told you guys.
Y'all
That
silly. Why
safety-
y'all tripling? Oh, you can't
that-
start Jordan
that-
Addison
First of
now?
all,
That-
the safety's dumb.
The safety made a bad decision
He's
here,
dumb.
guys. Okay?
I think the safety didn't think A.J. Terrell got enough depth and was
Well,
worried.
Guess
Guess what?
him.
He's dumb.
It's not his problem.
That's right.
A.J. Terrell's supposed to have
Dumb.
from where he was standing
Yeah.
all the way back. That's safety.
And Jesse could have just
especially-
counted.
That's
That dude's over
dumb.
there. This dude's in the
That's
middle. This
dumb.
dude's over there. Over there's your problem.
That's your problem,
First
right?
of all, when leaving, Justin Jefferson run by that dude.
Yeah. So when you see right here,
I mean,
that star
good.
right there, Justin Jefferson.
I
What I
know, it's
want you
like-
to see, what I want you to see is Justin Jefferson. He do what we call the mailbox. Okay. Justin Jefferson knows right now I'm open. He throws that hand up.
Randy
if you
Moss
ever,
used to do that before he was open.
yeah, that was a different. It's the same dude, the same uniform,
Messed
right?
up.
Randy
Yeah.
Moss used to do this when the guy was still 10 yards off of him.
Yeah.
But the safety, Jesse Bates, and then you know why Jesse Bates probably made the wrong decision? Because Jesse, you spell your damn name wrong. It's no I in Jesse,
Yeah,
okay? It's
facts.
no I, but you put an I in your name. This is why you made the wrong decision,
Yep.
and this is why you see Justin Jefferson with the mailbox arm up right there. You see that right there? He goes, "Oh, I'm open. I'm down here somewhere. What should the quarterback do right here?
Well,
PTB?
he can't PTB nothing. It doesn't look like if I see the quarterback right, he better get sacked.
It's also why you don't
Where
pay
is he?
safety. Jesse Bates was a highly touted safety in Cincinnati. I think he went to Atlanta for big money for
He
agency.
made a Pro Bowl, at least one.
Yeah.
I said why you don't pay him.
So
Oh, okay.
Justin Jefferson wide open down here. Now here's what you don't want. Okay. Now they've messed up. Okay. This is a bad position to be in for your DP, right? At no point.
Oh,
in
you
time,
don't want to be on the ground?
Yeah. At no point in time is this position
No.
the position that you want to be in the National
No,
Football
that's
League.
Twister when they go left hand
Yeah.
yellow, but your right foot was already.
Excuse my French, but being face down, assed up in a football field,
Yeah.
not a good place you want to be.
Okay,
He's standing still, fair catching the ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Look
Yeah.
at the receiver. He's playing fair catch.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I want from Shoddy. I want dudes standing like that, waiting
Yeah.
for the ball.
What I don't want from my DBs, I don't want my feet in the air like this. Okay, I don't want my feet in the air like I'm watching Netflix.
Is
want
that the
some plays.
same dude that
You know
was?
what I'm saying?
Is that the same Chicago dude that was waving to the fans when they gave up the Hail
No,
Mary?
that's not Chicago. This is Atlanta.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is
That's
Atlanta.
That's
This is
okay,
Atlanta.
excuse me.
Alfred. Yeah, I think it's Alfred.
Oh yeah, he said to right.
in this one. And so another thing that you would love to see offensively, you hate to see defensively. At no point in time in the National Football League should you have 10 yards of separation for all the DBs around
With
you.
one of the best receivers on the planet.
Like Justin
zone
Jefferson,
coverage.
in zone coverage, in zone coverage with Justin Jefferson, you don't want that much coverage. And then right here, Justin Jefferson has the, in the words of Dez Bryant, you can't guard me, you can't guard me, you can't guard me. Touchdown on 3.